What's good, everybody? It's your man Just Bling back in the house for another episode of Camp Diamond and Friends. Tonight we got Vito Squibbity Squabbles as usual, and we got the homie Jano in the house.
What up, though?
We're here kicking it with you after another hard, long week and Father's Day and all the bullshit that came with it and everything else going on in the world right now. How are y'all feeling tonight?
I'm doing great, man. Yesterday was a good day. Today, the weather here where we're at, it's been really shitty, but
It's my favorite shit weather.
other than that, I've been pretty good, man.
Feeling like a bicycle that ain't been used in a couple months, about to be pulled out and put on a marathon.
Oh yeah, you got the post-COVID call for back to work.
Yeah, yes.
Back to work. Back to a work week.
Cheers, Cray Cray.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it's got to be a weird feeling, man. Fucking. Yeah, I've turned over a whole new leaf, and I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
We rolling with the track. One thing that's got me fucked up right now is Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Don't know anything that's going on.
It was announced yesterday today that Undertaker is officially retired. And Undertaker has been whipping people's ass my entire life in the wrestling universe. And he's been like a role model and a staple. And the only things in my life are like, death taxes and Undertaker's going to whip some ass at WrestleMania. Except for that one time that I don't like to talk about. But yeah, now he's retired and it's fucked up. And it makes me sad as hell.
There's going to be a new Undertaker or some sort of...
There's not going to be...
There will never be a new Undertaker.
There is not going to be a new Undertaker.
Ever.
Fine, there'll be an overgiver.
Oh my
Okay. Okay.
Boom, back the shack.
Yeah. I'm dead. I can't even even retort.
That one.
Yeah.
He got us there.
The overgiver's coming soon.
Da, da, da.
You better watch
It's
it all out.
overgiver.
Damn it, man. I'm sad. Jay, you've been watching the damn Last Ride or
I have.
documentary or whatever. Like, I haven't seen it yet. What do you think about it?
Well, I mean, I'm a pretty big guy with a bunch of tattoos, but I will say this: I cried. It's very hard to see somebody who you looked up to, and it's not that he's going away. He's just going on to do things he's always wanted to do, and that's really interact with the fans and give the fans what they really want. They want to know about Mark Calloway, which he's going to give it to them, but he wants to be able to be there for his family, and I can understand that. Mark lost his brother
Let's also
earlier
be real.
this year.
Like, he's getting up there in age. He's been doing this
Absolutely.
for a hot minute. And he's
30
stuck
years.
to a hardcore, solid character
30
that he
years,
has not
bro.
broke. And now he's like, yo, I want to interact and give my fans what they've been dying for before. I can't do it.
Hopefully
Because
we'll get to
guess
see
what?
him at some convention soon or something.
Let's be real, like y'all kind of feel he's one of the OGs. He's one of the people that made wrestling
look,
what it is.
As
Look,
many people have come and gone, like he's always been the same.
That's what I'm saying.
On
he's
the
a staple to
documentary,
the whole-
they said that, I can't remember exactly what person said it, but the person said he is the godfather of wrestling, and that's just
Yeah.
what it is. He is the godfather of wrestling.
he molded it.
Yeah, nobody's been as loyal and as consistent and like held the character as for as long as him.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And I think the fans owe that man a solid round of applause just for keeping something up that long.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be
Yeah.
real. What do you think you could keep up for that
Never
long?
broke character. Never switched up. I
In
mean, he
front
went
of
to the
how many people?
Yeah, he
so
went to the
many
motorcycle
times?
shit. For a little bit, which was still kind of the same character, just more Limp Bizkit-fied, which was hype, for me anyway.
Either way,
I don't know.
man was a gangster.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
So peep this out. I was watching a documentary the other day where these dudes were... It was like Peru or Tibet or something, and the elder people had died. And the way they got buried was they took them and cocooned them up and put them up in these mountains. And these giant vultures came and ate them. and it was like a whole spot of just skeletons where people brought their elders up to be eaten by these vultures, and they called it a sky burial, and it was like noble to them. Like, that was their shit. They were like, you know, if we get eaten by these vultures, we'll be spread through the sky, our energy, our life force, this and that. So, like, which just brings me to think, like, what do you guys think about that? And then, like, how would you like to be buried? Like, you've got cremation, you've got burial, they've got the shit where you can, they put your body in, like, a pod, and your body turns into a tree. They can press your ashes into a diamond. Like, there's all this crazy shit now. You can get shot into space. Like, what do you guys think about that?
I just want to be cremated, man. So I can, I guess, be put where I really want to be put, man. You know.
Is that to be determined? Do you
Yeah.
know where you want to? Okay.
I don't. I really don't know where I would want to be.
Right, I ain't put too much thought process, but like, I think it'd be cool to be cryogenically frozen.
Demolition Man style.
Yeah, that way,
Okay.
like maybe like straight up one day in the future, you like get popped up just like Fry from Futurama.
That'd be cool.
Like, because I mean they are doing that stuff. That is real, and let's
Yeah.
be real. There's a high probability that at some point in the future there's going to be some crazy stuff that goes down, and they're just like, "Yep, we need some people."
Yeah, we can
That dude was
regenerate
frozen.
people.
We can hook him up. Like, yeah, I might come back.
I
with,
mean,
like,
yeah,
super
you
strength.
get cremated, there's 0% chance you're brought back to life by aliens.
Yep.
If you get cryogenically frozen, there's a tiny chance you
You're
get
like,
brought
look
back
at
to life
that.
by
It's
aliens.
like finding a caveman in ice.
Yeah,
but instead it's
exactly.
like finding a, you know.
So I've had a lot of people hit me up and be like, oh, you know, Camp Diamond, diamonds this, Just Bling, diamonds. You know that you can get your ashes pressed into a diamond.
Yeah, I've known about that.
And
you can choose the color and all that stuff, the shape
like-
and all of it.
right. I want
Because-
to express here on the record that I absolutely 100% do not want that to happen to my remains.
All right.
I feel like that if anything, that it'll trap your energy into a solidified object to haunt forever, as opposed to your remains and life force being recycled back into the universe.
Okay, I do want to point something out, kind of on that line. If you've ever read into comics and stuff like that, some comics have characters that are like watchers or overseers that have almost no role other than to watch and just see how things plan out and see how things go. Kind of like the chess masters that if needed to do something to prevent all-time disaster, they make a move. But like, what if doing so, like, you become forever like a watcher, and like
my man Cagliostro in Spawn.
Yeah, like some sort of like a record of like life.
Like the don't go down that road
And-
guy in every horror movie.
And let's be real, if planets or anything ever explodes or anything like that, what's left of the planet goes out and all that stuff. I feel like a diamond might send out something a little bit more interesting than just like, you know, carbon. Like a diamond might potentially have enough
I don't
something to
know.
stick to something. I don't know.
I'd rather be at one with the whole thing and be dispersed evenly through everything than be confined to one solid little piece of matter. I mean, eventually, you know, in the course of infinity, it's all going to break down and be, you know, space dust or whatever again, so to speak. But still, like,
To an extent, diamonds are forever.
yeah.
And like some people want to live forever, and
But
in a
I
way
feel like my
that's-
soul would get trapped in it the way my luck goes.
Yeah. Okay, and let me take you down a weird potential alternate path. Say somebody that lives an awesome life, you know, I don't know, what's okay, let's just take Undertaker. What if Undertaker decides at the end of his life, he's like, I want to be turned into a purple diamond in the shape of, alright, whatever, like, just pick a
Right.
shape. And somebody does that, and next thing you know, like, a renowned billionaire is like, I need that. And his family at some point sells it to him. Now that becomes part of crazy history of like, that's the Undertaker diamond. Like,
the Undertaker's
that's his
soul.
soul.
Yeah.
Like that's what some people think. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
maybe
I'd rather
that's
be.
what some people want. Maybe
I think I want to be shot into space.
that would be an awesome one.
Maybe cryogenically frozen, you know, However, but shot in space.
Like just pod status, or like,
yeah, straight
okay.
pod status. So
not cremated or anything.
So that if I'll either crash into an asteroid, or I'll crash into a planet, or
you'll float forever and just burn
I'll
up,
float
or crash into
forever,
something,
or maybe I'll get intercepted by something.
Either way, a billion different.
Either way, I won't be trapped on Earth.
Yeah.
And I wonder, like,
my brain just saw like a robot chicken. You.
Not saying that I believe in heaven or hell, but if I did, like, do you think that only pertains to bodies that die in the Earth realm? Or if you get shot into space, do you fall under a different set of rules?
Almost kind of like DBZ, how there's different heaven statuses and
right.
stuff like that. You know, that's a crazy thought process.
Like, do I go to space heaven if I die in outer space?
Or
space hell?
Or maybe it's like a different path. No.
Maybe you freeze and float until you're intercepted by aliens that bring you back to life and start all over again.
Or maybe you slowly get devoured by space bears that are floating in space and like, oh, delicious treats.
Floating space bears? Get the fuck out. I'm hype about it though.
I'm down.
I'm hype.
Jay, did you have a good Father's Day?
Man, I had a great Father's Day, man. It woke up a little crappy because I've been letting Hot Wheels consume my peace here
Existence.
lately.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But after having a kind of a
you should
shitty
get Hot
morning...
Wheels tattooed on you. Oh, wait, you do.
I do have it, yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, so woke up real early to try to get out to go beat people to this one thing, and there was already people there at the store waiting before the store even opened up. So it was no reason for me to waste my time to get up and go. But I got my dad a really cool card, and I got him a Hot Wheel because I've been trying to help him start collecting stuff because my dad don't collect nothing. So I'm pretty much making him collect something, and so I got him a Hot Wheel, got him a really nice card, and got him a shirt that said "All great dads turn into grandpas" or something like that.
Some shit like that.
Malachi hooked me up. My oldest son, he hooked me up with a handmade Homer Simpson, drawn Homer Simpson, a hand drawn Rat Fink.
Nice.
He hooked me up with a bunch of stuff, and yeah, the girlfriend, she got me a couple Father's Day gifts. I'm thankful for them. And
so let's also point out real quick, you are a father, you got a kid, and you have a father, so therefore it was a Father's Day for you and your pops.
yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any like grandfathers?
I don't.
Okay.
Both of my grandfathers are passed.
What about you?
My shit was alright. Evie gave me a card and a stuffed animal, and me and her and my grandfather went down to Elizabeth City and hung out with my dad for a barbecue, which honestly took a whole lot out of me, and it was a good time, you know. Overall, I had a little bit of side stress going on, but it was a good time. You know, Evie enjoyed herself, Pop enjoyed himself, and my dad enjoyed himself, so, you know, that's good. I'll take the hit if it means that they had a good time.
Y'all were whipping around a golf cart.
Yeah, we rode on the golf cart. They went on a little boat ride down the Sound, and, you know, just bullshit barbecue hanging out style. It was good. The mac and cheese was off the chain. I gotta say that the mac and cheese was, you know, it was worth the trip. The mac and cheese.
See, that's awesome because you are a father, you got a dad, and you got a grandpa, and you all got to kind of get together. That's 3 generations.
We had 4
right there.
generations there.
4
yeah.
generations. Oh my gosh. See,
Evie, me, my dad, and his
yeah,
dad.
that's just insane. Thinking about me, now I ain't got no kids. I got a dad, I got a grandpa, but at the same time, I'm kind of estranged from my grandpa now.
Right.
Never really talked to him, never really hung out. He just wasn't one of those like sociable kinds of people.
Yeah.
At the same time, I never really socially branched out to him, so I kind of feel bad on that end. But I really had a great time hanging out with my dad.
Yeah.
Woke up, took him out to breakfast, bought him Cracker Barrel and all that stuff. Came back and I hooked him up with a portable air conditioning piece. It's
Nice.
it's essentially a fan, a USB rechargeable fan, 2 of them on like a metal bendy wire thing. that just sits on the back of your neck, and you got two little fans that face your face.
Oh yeah, the super fan face cooler.
Yeah, they're
10,000.
great for when it's hot, and I mean, he was stoked about it. So
That's awesome, man.
yeah.
Fucking all right. So, what in you guys' opinion, what's the best carnival ride? Like, what's your favorite carnival ride?
Oh.
And I don't mean like amusement park roller coasters. I mean like shit ass like Peanut Fest.
I'm going fucking generic, dude. It's something that I have to do no matter what carnival I go to.
Ferris wheel, I bet for you.
Ferris wheel,
Yep.
man.
Ferris wheel.
You
Just
got
written
to.
all over your
and,
face.
And the best part about it, man, is when you get stuck at the top and
Nope.
you get that view. You know what I'm saying? For
I
just
hate a
that
Ferris
split-
wheel. I hate a Ferris wheel. I hate a carousel. Fuck those rides.
He said, "Fuck a Ferris wheel."
He said a carousel too. That motherfucker don't like no horses on a pole.
I don't like
I'll-
nothing that spins.
No, fuck that. You want to know what my favorite shit is? And it's stupid as hell.
What?
The fucking tornado thing that you get in and just like puts a fucking belt around your chest and it spins you like 100 miles an hour and you're like, I can't move my body.
Oh, the
Centrifugal
Gravitron.
force.
You're talking about the Gravitron, the
Yeah.
spaceship.
I love that
The
shit. But
spaceship is my favorite for sure.
yeah.
I remember back in the day being able to flip upside down and like sitting there, the G-force is held so tight.
You can flip, yeah.
And you could go upside down and then the guy's like yelling at you, you need to flip back over, we're about to stop.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
I'd say my second favorite is definitely the zipper, the chainsaw
Oh, no,
cage
man.
tank.
Alright, so here we go. Never rode the zipper in my life. Rewind 2 years ago. Peanut Fest, right? For anybody that does not know me, I am 6 foot tall. I weigh 340 pounds. I'm a big guy. Well, if you ever rode a zipper or seen a zipper, them cages are not made for big people.
No,
Well, my son
that's a smush fest.
wanted to ride the zipper, but he did not want to ride it by himself, and this is not a time for Dad to puss out.
Yeah.
Dad's got to go on
You
the
gotta
zipper
bite the
with him.
bullet.
You gotta be the big man.
So here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this shit. I'm not even that scared. I'm just like, all right, let's do this shit. Well, not pulling, you know, the that card, but when I got in there, the carny had to hop up in the air and use his weight to click, and then he proceeded to turn around, look at the line and crowd of people, and kind of roll his eyes and just smirk. At that point, I was scared.
Oh shit.
I was very scared.
Oh shit.
And I realized that this one little tiny metal bar was the only thing holding us in. There was no seat belts. There was nothing.
No.
There was just one bar on the door that held you in. Now,
that's
look,
funny, man.
now, when this thing started, I didn't know what to do because I was freaking out. I thought this door was going to pop open. The whole time I'm holding my son's crying, screaming, and I want to cry and scream myself.
Ugh.
But the whole time I'm just praying that this door does not open.
Right.
And when we got off that thing, I swore that I would never, ever get on a zipper ride again. Ever.
If you haven't seen it, you got to look up the videos where the guys are on a roller coaster with somebody and they're like, oh, this just came out, and they
Oh,
hold
I've
up a
seen
bolt
them,
or
yeah.
something, and the
Yeah.
people freak out, and it's one of the funniest things, and it's the only thing that I'm seeing in my head is you in your mind like freaking out, but having your kid there, you can't. You're trying to be the big man, but inside tears are coming out.
I'm like, dude, I got my arm around him and holding him as tight as I can,
Yeah.
and he's like screaming. And all I can think in my head is if this door comes open, me holding him ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, it was scary to say the least. But the good thing about that year was, usually the carnies will not let you buy one of the prizes. They'll be really hard about. Like,
yeah, they'll make you
just
spend the $100
Yeah.
Yeah.
to try and
Well,
get it.
walked up. It was an old lady, man, and pulled the whole baby card, and we got a gizmo.
An old lady man hooking
Yeah.
you up with a gizmo.
Old lady man, gizmo, grandma.
Yeah, well, you know how the carnies are. They're old lady mans.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
can't
solid
never
beards.
Yeah, with solid beers.
Look,
Which is good.
there are two rides that I want to try in my life, but I gotta I gotta get to a point where I'm comfortable with something like that. And one's the catapult, where it's like a slingshot on the ground, and
No.
two people hook into
Oh,
it, and it
no.
just slings you straight up, and you
No.
bounce a couple times.
So
good
I've
on
seen more than 3 videos of one of the things snapping on different ones. So you know what? I'm good.
And then the other one is it's a giant pendulum swing,
yeah.
where you start on one side and you.
So
Yeah.
you
the
tell
bottom
me you don't
drops
like
and
Ferris
it's-
wheels, but you want to ride that.
That's
Heck
crazy.
yeah, bruh.
Somebody's lying here.
Nope, I don't like Ferris wheels.
One thing I don't fuck with is the drop zone rides. Anything that raises me
yeah.
straight up and then just drops me free fall.
Oh, dude, I love this. Mock Tower at Busch Gardens is epic.
Nope, I'm good on all of that. Anything that I'll ride any roller coaster, but anything that just drops me, I cannot deal with. I'm good on it. I don't know.
So
Love them.
I got a story for that.
All right.
Years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago, when I was a teenager, I went with my best friend's family to Kings Dominion when Drop Zone was like fresh, and my one friend's older brother, he was like, he loved roller coasters. I love roller coasters. I'm a little too big for them now, but I love roller coasters, man, and he did too. But he did not. He never rode on Drop Zone, so got him to get on Drop Zone with me, and I will never forget. He went up and he screamed like a little girl. We hit the ground. He never got on it again. I think I rode it 3 or 4 times that day. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Now, Mock Tower is I think about 100 feet shorter than Drop Zone, if I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
at Busch Gardens. Tell me why I got on that. And when I got to the top, I screamed like a little girl and started crying. For some reason, I was not okay with it anymore.
I don't know if it's because they just sit. First off, the view is different. It's mostly just trees, so you're kind of thinking, if I die here, there's nothing in sight.
Yeah.
2, it sits you up there for a while to trick you into not knowing when they're going to drop you.
Oh no, Drop Zone
Yeah.
does that too.
Okay.
Drop Zone does that too, but I don't know. Maybe I just, when I was younger, I didn't have as much fear. I was more fearless.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Them shits are scary.
Very.
All right, so peep this. Here's the next question I have for you guys. What is your all right? If okay, we'll do it this format. If you had to pick one for the rest of your life, what dipping sauce would you choose? And or what is your favorite dipping sauce of all time? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I've probably got some tie. It's a like a 10-way tie for me between like Chick-fil-A sauce is the bomb.
I was going to say that too.
You know,
I got y'all beat hands down.
ketchup goes hard. You can't just dismay ketchup. That's in the tie somewhere. You know, ranch. What the fuck? Ranch all day.
Oh, you're hurting me.
And there's different kinds of ranches.
Look.
But I don't know. I can't put a definitive one choice
What do you think of
forever.
Vito? You over there? You over
I would probably have to say Chick-fil-A sauce or like a honey mustard.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't like honey mustard.
Vito's
but I
over
got
here rolling, just
Chick-fil-A.
dying to say something.
7-layer dip, baby.
7-layer dip.
7-layer dip.
Okay,
That's not a
that's
con-
not
that
a
is- that
that's a dip. That's not a sauce.
You said dip.
I said sauce, dipping sauce. Sauce for dipping, not a dip for saucing.
Oh wait. I mean, if we're talking about to be able to put on almost anything, Chick-fil-A sauce. But if we really want to talk about a dip,
Okay.
or a sauce, let's go white sauce at the Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
But
Come
on the same
on.
note,
Oh, yeah.
what about the beef queso? Where it's just the sausage or the beef and the melted cheddar.
No, that Mexican restaurant white sauce.
That-
That slipped my mind for a second, and I don't even know how. But yeah, that probably takes the cake. And I actually heard that was like a Virginia thing.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Like I don't know if it's a. I mean, obviously it's probably a Mexican thing that came from Mexico, but was introduced to the United States in Virginia or it's some shit that some Virginian Mexicans made up, and they mostly have it here because, you know, I've got homies across the country and they don't have white sauce like that.
Oh man, yeah,
Like
I
they got
feel really
queso,
bad
but
for 'em.
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the cold
I tell you some of the best
white sauce.
I tell you some of the best stuff I've had, and it wasn't even at the Mexican restaurant. It was at Applebee's, but they got white queso sauce, but they put a little bit of chorizo in it, man. And that,
Ooh.
oh my god, it's
Chorizo
so good.
is my jam.
Oh, so good.
I missed that fucking taco spot that used to be downtown, man. That had the would hook me up with the chorizo tacos.
Oh yeah, your boy's restaurant.
Yeah, Jose's, man. East Coast tacos.
That place was great, and it was around for a very short amount of time, but
It was
it was
good
worth
while it was
it.
lasting.
it was fucking worth it, man. I don't know. Dipping sauce.
All right, well, how about this one? If you could take two animals, two birds, two whatever's all right, two fish, two bird, two animals, whatever, and it's got to be real. And combine them.
The animals have to be real.
Yeah,
Okay.
the two that you choose have to be real creatures.
Okay.
All right, and
To
you-
make a non-real creature.
yeah, to make a non-real creature, kind of like you were a mad scientist and you're like, I'm gonna take a dolphin and a shark and combine them, or a dolphin and a dog. All right.
A dogfin.
Yeah, a dogfin, whatever. Like, and just
want a dogfin.
pick something and pretend like we're choosing like battle arena style, as one quick versus on.
Is
them.
there water
And
in
then
the
two-
arena?
You can. The arena has all three parts. It's got a section with water, section with land, section with air.
Spider
Okay.
bear.
Spider bear.
Hold on,
Motherfucking
hold on,
spider
hold on,
bear.
give me a second. You're gonna
Black
get,
widow,
you're gonna
grizzly, spider
Get,
bear.
you're gonna get challenged on a versus battle. All one.
I'm
one.
running.
Then you're gonna get challenged on, like, what are its capabilities? Like, would it be an interesting creature, or would it just be like, what the fuck are you doing? And then 3, describe how you would expect it to look in your brain, because all of us got something that we would come up
Okay.
with. Okay.
Well, spider bear. That looks
So
like.
if
All
you're
right.
100%, I'll give you a minute to think
So
on
look,
that one.
I'm changing mine to cat dog. Cat
Cat dog.
dog.
You're dumb. Like, be
Little,
real.
little cat dog.
Like a look at dog, bro.
No, man, spider bear. So peep this. Spider bear got 6 fucking spider legs, and he got 4 bear legs. He got spider mandibles, and he got fucking bear teeth.
Wow.
He got motherfucking webs, and he got claws. He will fuck you up. He could do that spider shit where he can walk on water with his webs because he's not that buoyant somehow. Motherfucker can he's carnivorous, and he hangs in trees, and he climbs trees, and he eats honey, and he'll suck your fucking blood out. Spider bear, gang gang. That's mine. Spider bear.
That's pretty tough.
That's tough as fuck,
Jay,
right?
Jay, you thinking, or you
No,
got
I
something?
got
'Cause-
mine. I got mine.
All right, go, because I'm still kind of thinking a little bit.
I blew his way back with spider
Hippo
bear.
bear.
Hippo bear.
A hippo bear.
You gotta take bear too.
Damn it,
Yeah,
man.
a hippo bear.
Hippos
Okay.
hippos are vicious.
Yeah, and they can stay underwater.
Yep.
So I'll fucking ambush you with a grizzly bear, motherfucker.
Okay.
You'll be by the water thinking you're having a nice swim.
So you got an
And imagine
underwater.
a great white grizzly getting your ass.
You got an underwater grizzly bear.
Yeah, you can mistake it for a 4-legged shark.
Look,
Okay.
I got mine. If I was gonna go with great white fucking bear.
Oh shit!
What the bear? Every time.
However,
That's why everybody's scared.
however,
of me, 'cause I look like a bear.
I don't want to go with bear because y'all both chose it. So I'm gonna go with hippo honey badger.
Hippo honey badger.
I'll fucking.
Hippo
I'll
honey
stomp
badger.
on that shit
Hippo
just like I'll
honey
stomp
badger
on a.
will fuck
Just
you
like I'll
up.
stomp on a
Hippo-
fucking
hippo-
horse-sized
Hippo
duck.
honey badger don't give a fuck.
Is it as big as a hippo or as big as a
Oh
honey
no,
badger?
it's as big as a hippo. It is
Okay.
Oh,
it is a
shit.
honey badger that has pretty much the characteristics and the abilities of a hippo, but has also the tendencies and the ferociousness of a honey bear. Or
so it's a
honey badger.
fucking hippo
Honey
that's
bear.
a honey badger.
Yeah, it's a hippo that's a honey badger,
Okay.
bro.
That's
That's-
crazy.
Wow.
Come at me, bro.
I wish we
I'm
had
gonna eat all your legs.
I wish we had a simulator that we could
Ooh.
simulate in
Ooh,
VR.
man. I'm picturing
No
this
doubt,
in my
because
brain.
if we
the
did,
bear hippo
if
badger
we did, we
spider
could go
fight.
back to last week's episode, and Vito would get his ass ate by 100 horse or
I would
horses.
beat the
Well, I
hell
get my
out
ass
of
ate by them,
100 duck-sized horses,
I'm
bro.
telling
Still
you,
to this
he
day.
would get his ass fucked up if we had the simulator. That's facts.
No.
Would you rather fight one hippo spider or 100 spider-sized hippo
Oh my
spiders?
god, I'm just shooting myself in the face.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna shoot myself. Fuck that.
I'm done.
I can't run
I'm
faster
going,
than that?
I'm gonna do anything to kill myself before I have to deal with either of those horror nightmares.
Scary as hell.
I mean, that's literally.
I don't like
some
spiders in
shit.
the first place, so the second one sucks. And then the first one, that's a big spider. It's even worse.
Think we're ever gonna reach an AI situation where we've got to fight robots to the death?
Yeah, absolutely. Not to mention, let's be real. You seen the spider tanks?
No.
Okay,
What?
so I don't even know if they're 100% real, but they're almost perfectly planned out in some video games, to the point where if it's that planned out in a video game, it's not that far from being able to be made.
I mean, what? What?
Okay, the physics in a video game, if they
Alright.
can understand
Okay,
how to create,
physics.
if they understand how to create a
Physics.
tank and all that other stuff, it's not that far out of their reaches with science and mechanics to understand how to make that into a real thing.
I don't know.
And
That seems
if
pretty
the
outlandish shit
military
programmed
wants
in a
it,
video game.
I'm pretty sure they have it, or at least have the capabilities to take something that they want out of that idea and make it themselves.
Diamond Dallas
And it's
Page.
essentially a tank
Bang!
that has the ability to move on all terrains through use of multiple arms. I don't know if,
God bless it.
Purely speculation.
and now I'm not saying it'd be exactly like that. However,
Alright.
they might take the ideas like that and create something that can move across any terrain.
Any
Buildings even,
terrain.
like if they needed to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
shit!
all I'm saying.
I gotta. Sorry, I gotta
There you
take
go.
a throwback to the dipping sauce. I gotta give a strong runner-up to fucking Papa John's garlic sauce, man. Cause I'll chug that. I'll butt chug that.
Oh, no, you know what? No. I'm gonna change my answer on that one too since you brought it up. Durrell's ranch sauce.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
Daryl's Ranch, I guess. Yep,
Okay,
fuck
yeah.
anything and everything else.
Yeah,
All of
that's-
it could suck a dick.
Yeah, that's unanimous.
All day, every day.
Daryl's Ranch is the
Daryl's
hands
Ranch.
down.
I'll drink it, I'll bathe in it.
In case anybody out there doesn't know, go
I
to
use
Durrell's.
I use it as
It is in
sunscreen.
Suffolk,
Yeah, no
downtown
doubt.
Suffolk, and it has got the best ranch around. Not to mention,
Yeah.
try their egg rolls. They got Philly
Oh
steak
my
egg rolls.
God, their egg rolls.
They got bacon cheeseburger
Look,
egg
you better
rolls.
stop plugging Daryl's because they ain't paying us.
Bruh,
But
not
for
yet.
real though, the spot is Daryl's to eat you some fucking
Homemade
dank
ranch.
goody goods.
Yeah,
Dank goody goods.
give us some money, Durrell's,
Give us
or at least free ranch
I was
and
about to
some
say
egg rolls.
It won't be really them giving me money as much as me getting a rebate or
Yeah,
a kickback.
Just give me some ranch, man.
Shit, man. We're about to wrap this shit up. I appreciate you fellas joining me again for another installment of Camp Down and Friends.
No doubt, no doubt.
It's been a blast. Happy Father's Day to all the
Deuces.
fathers.
Happy Father's
To
Day.
all y'all, happy Father's Day, y'all.
Skadooches.
Was all.
Peace.